Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dominican route, and today I will be talking about how I made my big move to the Dominican Republic. It wasn't easy. I'm telling you right now, because I get a lot of comments. They're asking me, what do I need to do to move to the Dominican Republic? So I'll tell you what I did and what worked for me. Enjoy the video. Let's get started. This is gonna be fun. So 2019, I got my passport. I set my flight for January 1st, 2020. So this is like right before COVID hit the United States. My mom and family members were saying, you know, they got COVID out there. COVID's on its way. COVID's on its way. I said, I am not procrastinating anymore. I don't care what it is. I'm going. I'm leaving. I know you guys want details. I'm going to give you details. But the first thing I had to do, me personally, myself, I had to overcome procrastination. Just procrastinating. I procrastinated on getting my passport. I procrastinated on taking the right steps to make sure I have enough money. The small things, doing detail work. So that's the biggest thing that I had to do. I had to make sure that I was accomplishing something every single day. I was accomplishing something. So in 2019 is when I really started saying, okay, this is enough. I had been disabled since 2015 when I was assaulted. And I said, okay, this is enough. I had finished my major surgeries and I said, okay, it's time to make a big move. I knew some ex-professional baseball players. They said, hey man, just come down. Don't worry about nothing. Just come down. It's safe. You're going to be all right. It's good. Then I started watching YouTube videos. They actually helped me out. I mean, you get small points from all of them. You know, I know TaylorMade is one of them. Shout out to TaylorMade. He did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for helping me out and just giving me detailed information. So doing my research, that's what I had to do. So number one, overcoming my procrastination. Number two, accomplishing something every single day. And then number three, doing my research, just doing small research, looking at YouTube, looking at Google. You can find so much nowadays on the internet and everything. So that is that's the key thing for me. I believe it's the key for everybody. You have to do your research and you can't procrastinate. So now I'm about to give you guys some details. So the biggest thing that I decided to do, me personally, I decided to liquidate everything in the United States. I had land, I had a car, I had little bills here and there and things that I was paying on. I decided to sell all my stuff. Everything that I could sell that was mine, I sold. I had a garage sale at my mom's house. After I stopped renting my house out in Louisiana, I moved in with my mom. I hadn't lived with my parents. I hadn't lived with my parents in a long time, so we moved in with my parents for about 6 or 7 months, and that's when I said, okay, it's go time, because I love my parents, but yeah. And I probably made a couple $1,000s on my garage sale because I sold everything. Well, I couldn't sell everything because my mom was stealing some of the stuff, and I'm trying to raise money. Yeah. So anyway, what can you do? You got to give your mom whatever she asked for. So I had my big garage sale, and I had a small savings. So I had about $5,000 that I was going to the Dominican Republic with. So that was enough money for me, and I knew that I had more money coming in eventually. You know, and don't forget that I'm disabled, so I had a monthly check coming in, and I have some other money coming in. Don't be trying to count my money, so I'm just know I get my disability check. I got some other money other places, so don't be trying to do no math.
To my nephew, I'm on a fixed income, man.
So what?
So your draws.
Just leave it like that. So that's a big question that I get all the time. How do you pay for everything in the United States and in the Dominican Republic? I don't have anything I pay for in the United States besides I have a phone bill, my kids' phone bill, and Netflix? I don't know. Yeah, and everything else I pay here in the Dominican Republic, like internet and all of that other stuff. So I don't have any bills in the United States. So if you can afford to move here and keep everything in the United States, that's great. But I couldn't do it. I had to liquidate everything in the United States, and everything that I own, pretty much for the most part, is here. My Yankee ring, I got that in a safe deposit box somewhere. For the most part, everything has been completely liquidated. So to answer your question, I do not pay for anything in the United States besides my phone bill. That's it. That answers about 50 people's question right there. How do I do it? That's how I do it. And I lived on a fixed income. I already had a lot of Dominican friends here, so that was easier for me. So some people don't have like Dominican friends that they played baseball with or grew up with or just, just friends with. So I had 4 or 5 friends that I said, hey, I will be there. No more excuses. I put a mask on and I arrived in the Dominican Republic on January 1st, 2020. And then that's when everything just kind of lit up for me. I said, wow. I said, I should have done this a long time ago. But, you always say woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I was happy. I realized I was in a new country and the air just smelled so fresh. Everything, just the feeling itself. I can't even explain how it felt, but the Dominican Republic, it gives you a different feel. I'm pretty sure you hear that from a lot of other YouTubers, but you get a feel where just weight just comes off your body. So I felt so good, mentally and physically, because I still deal with a lot of issues with my disability, but just a peace of mind. I felt great. I just felt great all around. After that, I got in touch with Melvin, my friend that's an English teacher, and he's bilingual. And then I got in touch with Jennifer. That was my first time meeting Jennifer, and she was driving me around. And I told Melvin, I said, I'm only here for a week, but I need you to find me an apartment. He said, no problem. So I stayed here for a week. I enjoyed myself. I went to the beach. I went to Puerto Plata. I went to Sosua. I just went to a lot of different places. When Melvin being the owner of El Piloto Tour, I just paid to get on these different tours. We went on like 3 tours in 1 week. So I got a chance just to see a lot of things in the Dominican Republic that first time I was there. So I really enjoyed myself, and I knew I was so sad when it was time for me to go. I only stayed for a week, maybe a week and a couple days, and I was so sad. I was like, okay. I was looking at tickets to come back, and I hadn't even left the Dominican Republic yet. So we're now, I think I would have to look at my passport, and I'm not about to do all of that, but I think I came back within 2 months after I arrived back in the United States. I think I came back within 2 months, and Melvin had my apartment. I had sent him my money. I Western Union my money to him, and he paid my deposit and all of that stuff, and he was buying my refrigerator and all of that stuff, because when you rent an apartment, for the most part in the Dominican Republic, you just get just the house, just completely bare, just walls, not even light bulbs sometimes. But so when I arrived that second time in the Dominican Republic, I had my apartment. I had signed my lease. They had mailed it to me and all of that stuff. So everything was taken care of. I had mailed them my passport and my copy of my passport and all of that stuff. So everything was taken care of. I had my house. It felt good to have my apartment. After that, I went back about a month and a half later. I went back and got my kids, my 2 boys, and we moved here, and we have been here ever since. We go back and forth for Christmas and things like that. But for the most part, we are here in the Dominican Republic. So like me and my son, AB, we're going back to the United States in the next 2 months because I got some business to take care of. So we're going to go visit family in the next 2 months, and then we'll be back home. Brenda hold everything down. Her kids will tear everything down. No, I'm just playing. They really can't tear nothing up. Thank God they don't have drywall in the Dominican Republic, because I would have a lot of drywall holes in these walls, because Brenda has baby kids. No, they're some good kids, but they're very active. Let me put it like that. They're very active. Yeah, that's the professional way. They're active, especially that young one. She been here before. So you guys were probably looking for some big spectacular. He saved up for 5 years and he did this and he did that. I didn't do anything spectacular besides get my passport, and I stopped procrastinating. That's what I did. I stopped procrastinating, and I'm not a big fear person. I really don't like fear airplanes or like, oh, it's a third world country or it's a different country. So that didn't bother me. So if that bothers you, get over it. It's way more guns in the United States, I can tell you that. My point is, get over your fears. Get over your fears. Yeah, something can happen to me tomorrow in the Dominican Republic. Something can happen to me tomorrow in the United States, and you too. So my point is, stop making excuses, stop procrastinating, and just get out. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm not going to go on a conference call or something with you, but if you have a question, 1 or 2 questions for me, just put them in the comments below and I'll get back with you. So I don't work besides this. Yeah, I am. This is my job. I'm starting to make a little money from YouTube right now. Yeah. I do work. Yeah, so if you got some questions, make sure you just ask 1 or 2 questions, because this is my job, my YouTube job, and don't be asking me a whole bunch of questions, because yeah, I do have a job. Put that on my taxes this year. I finally got some checks coming in. Not big checks, but I got some big checks. I just made a plan. I stuck to it, took baby steps toward it, and I stopped procrastinating. That's it. This is a beautiful country. You're going to love it here. Come to the Dominican Republic and visit. If you're thinking about moving here, just come and visit the Dominican Republic. You're going to love it. Hey, you might not like it, but hey, it's a nice getaway. I hope I answered you guys' questions. The main thing I did was I just saved up and I stopped procrastinating. I know it's tough times across the world, but if you just take baby steps and small steps toward making a move towards your destination, or moving to the Dominican Republic, or wherever you want to move, you can do it. So thank y'all so much for being a part of the channel. We are growing fast. I think it's because of Brenda. All the guys are looking at Brenda. But just hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. God bless. Make peace be still. I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Thank you guys so much again. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thanks.